What's going on, fellas? This is a Luger. I believe it's a 1920 commercial. This particular pistol was my grandfather's. Story's kind of, out there exactly how he acquired it. He was in World War II. Just leave it at that. Now, this particular revolver obviously has been nickeled, so unfortunately the collector's value isn't what it could be, even though it's an outstanding pistol. The numbers are matched on this pistol. All the numbers are the same. You see there, you got the matching 4.9. The 4.9. And various parts throughout this pistol are marked. The Germans are very meticulous about marking these pistols. This is a DWM. Not even going to try to pronounce it. Deutsch something. Waffen Magnifique. Again, my German's a little rusty, like I have any. But it's an outstanding pistol. It has a, let's see here. It does have the groove on the slot for a buttstock, if it ever needed one. This particular pistol's chambered in 30 Luger. Kind of wish it was 9mm when 9mm was cheap to shoot, because I could have a lot of fun. This is a shooter. I do shoot it. She's accurate. There's some pitting in the barrel, in the bore, sorry, that comes out that you can see when you put it, put a light in there. It's still grooved though. I mean, its rifling's good because I can hit, pretty when I do concentrate and when I can focus, I can hit, what I'm aiming at dead center. So. It is still accurate. I remember one guy, I showed it to the gunsmith, and he was like, "We're not gonna win any contest with that." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." But man, yeah, it's old. Gun's 90 years old, roughly, something like that. Again, like I said, somebody decided to nickel it. Don't know who or why exactly. A lot of GIs, I understand, did that when they brought them back as trophies. You can see right there is where it probably said "Made in Germany." But the nickel covered it up. One thing the nickel did do is preserve this gun, because I don't think it's been stored in the best conditions before I acquired it, and it was passed down to me. So that nickel actually did preserve it from all the, malnourishment this gun has had as far as its keeping and whatnot. It's probably kept it to where it is today. It's a fun gun to take down. You should probably look up some other videos out there on how to take it down. It's a nice little jigsaw puzzle, and you can have fun. And if you have hair on your head, you can pull it out. If you don't, you can grow some. Again, this is the magazine it has. This is the magazine that I know that it came with. This magazine does not have a wooden bottom. This is metal. This is pretty much original though, because the way you can tell is some of the guns you can pull down on them, maybe load about 3 rounds, but then you need the special tool that comes with it that I have there somewhere. This is especially designed to go ahead and pull it down to load the 7 rounds they can hold. Without that, you will cut your thumb up and you will have fun trying to fit them. But these magazines, I don't know how many years old, maybe 80, 90 years old this magazine is, still functions without any issues. Here's some aftermarket ones I bought online. The Clip Depot or something like that, or the Clip something, and these ones work. Woo! You can sit there and sling them all day, and guess what? They won't feed right either. They don't hold the cartridges the way they should. You can feed a couple, but then the spring won't support them. They keep popping them up. That happened on both of them. I talked to the owner of the business. He said I'm the only one who's reporting any problems. Nobody else had them. He maybe thought it was a 30 Luger issue. The magazine is the same magazine for 30 Luger 9mm. The same design on the side. It's kind of like a Smorty 40 Smith & Wesson and a SIG 357. Same cartridge on the outside, just a bottleneck. Same thing with the 9mm and the 30 Luger. 30 Luger is very hard to come by. I had success ordering it online or at gun shows in Texas, where I can get the Fiocchi ammo, which is good stuff. That softball is about as good as it's going to get to any home protection, but you know, softball tip for home protection is about the best you can get. I would never use a gun for home protection personally. There are better guns out there now, but this is a fun gun, and it is still a lot of fun to shoot. When you have the magazine in, like a lot of people know. So I'm doing this one-handed, folks, so excuse me. When you do that, you will get it cocked. And once it's cocked, that's the way it's done. That's the way this gun cycles when it is out of rounds. That thing pops up, let you know, hey, you're out of ammo. Pop in our magazine. You know, flick this sucker back, goes back in, and get back to it. You know, you're back in the game again. So where that little safety is. D-shirt, I forget how to pronounce it properly. See that thing engaged there. It does work, but a gun's 90 years old. I would not rely on that as a true safety. I would always, you know, that old saying, the safety is in your finger, so definitely rely on that. The only thing that's been replaced is this slide plate. It's not original. Something happened to the original one. It's a crying shame. I wish they would have kept the other ones so I could have had it fixed. But whoever had it replaced that, you can tell it does not kind of fit in with the rest of the polished nickel that's on here, and it looks like stainless steel. Other than that, these grips, I think were made by a gunsmith in Laredo, I believe. This particular gun, the original grips were bad. Had some nasty kind of deer horn grips on it, and my father had somebody, you know, kind of make some. They're not bad. I'm going to brag about them. He did the best he could, and you know, they look pretty good. They do the job. You get a nice grip on the gun when you're holding it. Just a second here. So let me go ahead. Down. When you're holding this gun, like I said, it feels very natural in your hand. You're lining it up right there. It's a small sight, but once you get that, you are on target. This is a gun that's known for, it's wherever you point, that's where it's supposed to shoot. And I know it's with any gun, but pretty much with accuracy is what they, you know, this gun was used for. You know, you pick it up, boom, you try to line the sights as good as you can, but as long as you're in general vicinity, wherever your arm is extended to, it's pretty much where you're going to hit. So it's extremely well designed. I understand the Glocks and several Luger models have kept this design as far as the grip. And it's not the easiest to start to get used to initially, but it does grow on you, and it feels very natural to the hand. I know a lot of people either love it or hate it, and I can completely understand that. I can see some pitting there. I'm doing the best I can, clean this sucker up outside of sending it to somebody, which I might do. Have them do one of those deals where they use that sonic clean, using sonic water and high frequency sonic waves and whatnot to clean it out. I might have that done. I'm just concerned in sending it anywhere the nickel is not gonna be messed with, because I might not like it, and I heard people say you can take the nickel off. I'm kind of worried to see what his gun looks like with a nickel if you take it off. The best advice I got from a guy at a gun show is basically, you know, either love the gun or find somebody who does love a nickel Luger, and keep it as a shooter. It's in the family. It's here to stay. And again, this is a DWM 30 Luger, 7 round. Any questions, please leave a comment. You know, so those sights are adjustable. The back ones aren't, but the front ones are. And just, you know, let me know. Send me a message or post a comment if you have any questions. I got pretty well-rounded knowledge in taking it apart and putting it back together, learning from being it. It is a pain in the ass. The Germans are very meticulous on how they made things. They make great stuff. You guys have a great day. All right.